Our next team is BJ Johnson and Julie Blumreiter, CEO and CTO, respectively, of ClearFlame Engines. So these guys are developing. They will be developed. They have developed. They have a presentation, I promise. But they've developed a diesel engine replacement that simultaneously increases performance and lowers pollution levels, which is pretty amazing. So I'll let them tell you about that. Do you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give them a round of applause.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is BJ Johnson.
And I'm Julie Blumreiter.
And we are ClearFlame Engines, where we're making cleaner and more powerful engines for heavy-duty applications. ClearFlame is focused on the challenge posed by diesel engines, which remain critical to global economies, powering nearly every semi-truck you see. But they are facing some serious market challenges, including rising diesel prices and increasingly stringent emission standards. On this last point, it's important to note that emissions compliance failures have caused major shifts in the market in the past. There's no better example of this than Navistar, which in 2009 controlled over 3/4 of the North American diesel engine market. However, they failed to meet the 2010 emissions regulations, and as a result, by 2015, they had seen their market share collapse to just 3%. That's a 96% reduction in only 6 years. Now, this story isn't all bad. Cummins, which led the development of new aftertreatment technologies, was able to profit from this, becoming the new market leader in the space, showing that a company can be successful if it makes a good bet on emissions technology. Meanwhile, the fall of Navistar created room in the market for new players to find market share they did not have in the past. Now, this story is important because it's going to play out again. An additional 90% reduction in emissions is likely in the next decade, leaving every OEM terrified they're going to become the next Navistar, and creating an opportunity for new technologies to come in and dominate the market if they offer a better pathway to low emissions.
This impending pressure from emissions regulations has led truck and engine manufacturers to search for cleaner alternatives to diesel. This includes electric vehicles, which have 0-point emissions, but which come with the challenge of heavier weight and shorter range. Fuel cell vehicles are also very clean, but they come with the added complexity and cost of using hydrogen as a fuel. The most successful alternative to diesel has been spark-ignited natural gas engines, but even these are challenged by expensive refueling infrastructure and onboard fuel storage. So in each case, manufacturers are asking users to change behavior or asking industries to change the way certain jobs are done in order to achieve cleaner emissions. So each of these technologies will do well in applications where their challenges can be minimized, but none is poised to replace the diesel in its wide range of applications among heavy-duty industry. So to take a little closer look at the dilemma of manufacturers, you can see that diesel engines are able to provide the simplicity and performance that have led to their dominance in the market, but they have the emissions challenge. Cleaner alternatives, on the other hand, are able to deliver clean emissions, but have struggled to meet the same performance metrics as diesel. At ClearFlame, what we are able to do is provide both the performance of diesel and even potentially improve on that performance while simultaneously delivering the clean emissions that are compatible with future regulations. This combination of performance and emissions is unparalleled and can lead us to be dominant in a wide range of heavy-duty sectors. So we're able to do this by making a subset of changes to a traditional diesel engine design. The first is adding insulation. This increases efficiency and lowers fuel costs by 10%. The insulation also allows the engine to run on clean-burning alternative fuels with an associated 40% reduction in CO2 emissions. Finally, we have re-optimized the engine around these clean-burning fuels to enable it to use an aftertreatment system that is 90% cheaper than existing diesel aftertreatment. This technology is attractive to customers because of the fuel cost savings, simplicity, and performance, and it's attractive to engine manufacturers because it integrates easily with their existing product line and offers a low-cost pathway toward meeting future regulation. So we've been lucky enough to have OEMs sign on to grant applications with us because they see the value in providing a solution to the market that can deliver on both performance and emissions.
So ClearFlame has already begun testing of an early prototype of our technology that we've retrofitted to a work truck. This has already demonstrated the 10% savings in fuel quoted earlier. For reference, for a fleet like UPS, that would represent $270 million a year in reduced fuel costs. So there's already a compelling economic value proposition for our technology. ClearFlame will start with deployment of our product in power generation, because that represents the first product along our technology development pathway. From there, we will expand into heavy-duty transportation and a wide range of off-road applications, including mining, construction, and agriculture. We've learned from our OEM partners that engines that offer lower-cost pathways to reduce emissions have a significant advantage in the market. That's exactly what the ClearFlame engine can do, and we believe that positions us to dominate a wide range of these applications. ClearFlame has already assembled the right team to take this technology to market. This includes my co-founder, Julie, and I, who received our PhDs in mechanical engineering from Stanford while developing this technology, and a talented industry advisory board that has been extremely valuable in helping us form OEM relationships. We've been doing this work at Argonne's Center for Transportation Research, supported by over $1 million in non-dilutive grant funding. And now ClearFlame is looking to take the next step. We're seeking an additional $1.8 million from investors to transition our Argonne work to a full-scale commercial demonstration of our technology over the next 18 months. Thank you very much. We are ClearFlame Engines, where we're making cleaner, more powerful engines to meet the challenges of the 21st century. We would love for you to come downstairs and see our work truck, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks again.